Hi.
Welcome to the Rumble Pak Podcast, episode
38.
38. I'm Devin Bodenhammer.
Sup, Rumblers? I'm Blake.
I'm still Brock.
And we finally had a Nintendo Direct.
It's been
Not
a
a
while.
real one.
Did you just say not a real one?
It was only
as
a
far as I'm
Mario
concerned,
Direct.
not a real one, but
Definite real one for me.
it was a big Mario 35th anniversary one. And they showed off a bunch of stuff, like re-releases, and did they even show any new stuff, really? Or is it just, like, re-releases?
Did you watch the Direct?
I don't remember. I am the...
Thank you
one,
for the introduction of topics.
I am the one person that, like, doesn't care about Mario.
Well...
Take it away.
Okay. Thanks
Everything
for the
has
introduction.
Mario. Everything has Mario in it, so it's basically a re-release because every Mario game is the same, as we all know.
Apparently.
So yeah, 35th anniversary.
Yep.
For some reason, Nintendo's decided that they want to honor Mario and Zelda and and Luigi and everything with really weird numbers. 35 is apparently it. So they're going all out this year to honor the release of... What is it? The release of Super Mario Brothers 35 years?
I think it's...
then?
Yeah. I think it's Super
Yeah.
Mario Brothers. Not Donkey Kong, but Super Mario Bros.
So yeah, we got a whole 15 minutes of stuff.
I was kind of like surprised that they kind of decided to do this big blowout. Like, it seems like every 5 years they're doing something, even though like 35 does sound like such an odd date. It's just like, I don't know. It's like almost in their head like, it's been 5 years. We need to basically do it again. We need to get all the Mario cash grab.
And it works.
It's kind of a cash grab, but everybody likes it. No one is ever mad at them for
I mean, I'm
doing
not
this,
complaining.
so
Like,
why not?
I probably bought like Super Mario World on like 5 separate occasions. Like,
Right.
whether it be on the Wii, the Wii U, like I always get all those old classic games, so doesn't bother me.
And it was worth it every time.
Yep.
But fortunately, you don't have to buy it again because we've already played through it, and it's already... Well, no, we haven't. It's there for free on the SNES Online, so that's one thing you don't have to buy again.
I know,
But there's
yeah.
plenty of new stuff to buy.
Yep.
So take it away. What can we buy, Blake?
What can you buy? So, on the SNES system, they announced that they are putting out Super Mario All-Stars. This is like, what, a remake of a remake, basically? An updated texturing
just a remake.
of the old game
Yeah.
that they made of Super Mario All-Stars. Basically, it is 4 classic Mario games, and it's all going to be on the Super Nintendo online service, right?
It's 3.
So it's going
1,
to
2, and 3.
So we don't have them listed here. So they're Super Mario Bros. The original, right?
Yeah.
What else? The second one, Super Mario Bros. 2?
2 and 3.
And
Now,
3.
if you want to count the lost levels, I think they're in there. That could
Yeah, that's
technically
the
be
fourth
your
one that I
fourth,
was
I guess.
referring to.
Okay. Yeah.
So there's that, and that was basically released the same day as the Direct. So you could pop on over to the Super Nintendo Entertainment System Online thingy and play that. as long as you have an online subscription for free.
For free. I'm kind of disappointed that I have no reason to play any of that because we just got done beating these 3 games, so, you know.
Yeah, it's like, it was kind of weird that I don't know, like, they made such a big deal about, oh, these are here now, but, like, I feel like 3 of them were already there, weren't they? Weren't Super Mario Bros. 1, 2, and 3 already on the online service?
Yeah, and we beat them all.
Yeah, so I was like,
they're,
is the new thing just the new textures? Is that the new sprites? Is that the new thing?
Oh, you don't know? So, this was an actual game released on the SNES, Super Mario All-Stars.
Right.
They released this, and so, just like every other game in the service, it's just something that was on the SNES, and they're releasing it. It was like one of the first times they ever remade a game. But they remade it in the 90s or whatever.
Yeah, I know. That's why at the beginning I said it was a remake of a remake.
But it's not a remake of a remake. It's just a remake being
a port of a remake. It's a release of a remake.
Kinda. There you go.
Okay.
We're on the same page tonight.
It is on the system. You can play it. You can play all those games. You can relive the 90s glory days of the 80s glorious days. Are we on the same page now?
Yeah, I think so.
All right, so next we have Super Mario Bros. 35. So what this is like a Super Mario Bros. Battle Royale type thing. So basically you're playing the original Super Mario Bros. You're playing you and 34 other people, and basically you're trying to get to the goalpost, I think, as fast as possible. And then when you attack enemies, and defeat enemies, you essentially put those on the other 34 people's screens that you're playing against.
Close. You don't put them on everybody's screen. You select. It's like Tetris 99 in that you have strategies on who you want to attack.
Yeah. So basically it's just like a new way to play an old game. Obviously, like, these millions of enemies that are going to be placed on your screen weren't originally in the game. They're going to be put there by other players as just kind of like a competitive thing. If you're doing the best, you're probably going to get a ton of enemies put on your screen so that it hinders you from not going faster.
Yeah. I find it cool that they're willing to do something like this since they historically have been so, locked up about their old games. They never change them. They keep the experience the same. And so now they've got Tetris 99 and this, which it reminds me of that game on the Wii U, the something remix game.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of too.
On the old games. So, yeah. Everybody that I know that plays Tetris 99 still really likes it, and I presume this will be just the same. It should work well.
Yeah.
So I wonder how long this train is going to go, how many different blank 99s they might make, because now I think it might be more than 2.
I would be curious if if they had enough of these, if they would put them in like their own kind of game or something.
Nintendo Battle Royale.
Yeah, like, oh, I want to join the Tetris lobby. I want to join the Mario lobby.
Yeah, either way, like, it's cool too that even though I guess Tetris 99 now has the paid DLC for the extra modes, the standard actual Battle Royale mode is still free, and with this, it's free as well,
Yeah.
coming October 31st.
Yep. The only like weird
And
thing about it is it's a limited time game. So it's only available till March, which was kind of like a theme throughout this whole thing. A lot of these games are only
we can rant.
available to play or purchase like by March, which is different, but I don't
Yeah, I
I
have
wasn't really
feelings
sure
about
of what
that.
the reasoning was there. Is it just like an incentive to buy quickly?
That's the only thing I could come up with. That's the exact same thing that Disney does with their movies,
Yeah.
and whenever they release them. And I saw someone commenting that Nintendo is basically like the Disney of the video game industry in almost every way, and I don't think they could be any more right. So,
Yeah. I mean, I guess
yeah,
like
that's my guess.
you're more willing, I mean, you're more likely to get sales like when hype is high. Like I don't think anyone's going to go out and get this if this was a game to purchase. I don't think anyone would be getting this like a year after the fact. So I guess it makes sense.
Yeah, that's what I would think. And the other suggestion I've seen is that they might not. They might sell them as a non-bundler, like at $30 each or something that would cost more,
Mhm.
which I don't really see that happening, but I guess that's another reason
Yeah, I don't see that
you
happening either.
might do that.
It's possible, but I
But
think that's kind of unlikely as well.
fortunately, it's not going to affect us, and we're both going to shovel out money in the next week, and that'll be fine. But
Yep.
I do feel really bad for anyone who doesn't have a Switch by March and then
Yeah.
maybe can't get these games.
Yeah, that is a weird spot to be put in. I don't know, it's weird because it's like
So,
if if you are such like a fan of these classic games, you'd expect that that person would be probably a big Nintendo fan anyway, and you'd expect them to already have the Switch however many years into its life cycle, but who knows? Probably dealing with a very small group of people, I would assume. But
I don't know. I feel like a lot of Nintendo, I guess, fans, but people that buy Nintendo products are kids and by extension their parents. So they haven't gotten it the last two Christmases and don't get it this Christmas. They they'd be out of luck past this year. Or like maybe they've been saving up $5 a week for the last 2 years. Still wouldn't be there, but 3 years you would.
I suppose. But again, I feel like that's a very small group of people.
Yes, they're short, but that doesn't mean they don't matter.
Well, they matter to us. So,
You
in
better
other
put it on
news,
your Christmas list. Yeah.
yeah, I'll work on my Christmas list. Anyone that doesn't have a Switch already, just contact me. I'll get you one. So, in other news,
Cool.
there was a Game and Watch um, release of a basically a Super Mario themed kind of novelty handheld in the Game and Watch style. What do you think about this?
This was the biggest cash grab in the whole thing, and I applaud them for doing it. Um, it was, as you said, a novelty Game and Watch handheld. It has basically the exact same form as the original um, game, ball juggler game thing, but with an LCD in the middle that plays the original Super Mario Brothers. Um, I forgot how much this was going for, but I think everybody was already speculating it was basically going to be another like SS Classic or NES Classic where
Yeah,
they release it for they only make 100,000 of them. They all sell out because we're we're insane and love all the collectible stuff. And then yeah, that's
yeah,
it. That's the purpose. I don't know who buys this though besides collect. It seems like
that
there's
was
just
my
so many
thought.
better options. if you just want to play Mario Brothers.
I mean, I was thinking the same thing. I was just like thinking of all the people that are probably just gonna buy this and like either collect it and like not even ever open it, or people that are just gonna go around and try to resell this, since again it's like a limited release,
Right.
which I feel like Nintendo doesn't like people doing that, but I mean that's just a reality.
Right. I'm. Well, the one good thing actually I thought about this, someone's gonna hack the thing and make it a full emulator or make it a full something more than what it is.
Yeah.
In which case, it would be really cool to have.
Yeah.
Um, but as it stands, yeah, I don't know who buys this. I would have actually really liked it if they actually included all of the original Game & Watch game, because I've played pretty much all of them just randomly being included in other games, but they've never really collected them all, and it seemed like that'd be a good opportunity to do it.
Yeah.
They did put Juggle in there, so
Yeah, it only has the juggle game in with Mario's head. That's
Yeah.
the update instead of the Game and Watch just stick figure head, I guess. So yeah, I mean that coupled with Super Mario Bros. And then the Lost Levels, I mean, I don't know. How much was this again?
I said it was like $50,
Yeah,
40.
I can't remember. I don't know if it's worth
Yeah.
that price in my head.
Right. But it'll be worth it to enough people to verify why it exists.
Yeah, I mean it's something that will definitely sell out. So yeah, there was that. Did we get a release on that? Did we already say? Coming November 13th. So yeah, I mean they're just trying to get that ready for like the holidays.
And it's a $50 thing. So
Gotcha. So next was something that I actually thought was pretty neat. Um, it is called Mario Kart Live Home Circuit. Um, this is basically you can play Mario Kart like in, in your living room as they advertised. Um, they basically showed off a kid on his couch like playing the Wii, or not the Wii, the Switch in handheld mode, and you can see the view of like a Mario Kart. If you were in the Mario Kart, that is what you are seeing on the Switch. And racing around him on the couch is a Mario in a Mario Kart, like going around a track essentially. And you're racing against kind of like AI opponents that you're only seeing on your Switch.
Yep.
So it's kind of neat that it's like a actually physical Mario Kart that you can set up around your house and make. It looks like you can make custom courses. It looks like you have to set up these little kind of track markers. There was like a 1, 2, 3, 4 kind of like goalpost thing that you have to drive your little RC car through. And I guess that's what essentially what you design, how you design your course. So yeah.
Yeah. Have this looked super. This looked like a futuristic toy to me, like
Yeah,
something I
same.
would have thought. Man, I wish this actually existed. 20 years ago when I was playing with RC cars,
Yeah.
and now it does.
That's what I told Devin. I was like, if I was a kid right now, like I would want this like right now.
Yeah. So, the there were a couple of things that really stood out to me about this. Is one, I don't know how live the footage they showed of, the gameplay was,
Yeah.
but what they showed looked really good. As in the integration of the camera with the computer characters, whatever the word is.
Yeah.
Like that all worked really well. like the camera looked like it was the right view so you really got to like feel like you were the car. Like everything looked right about that. I was really
Yeah,
impressed.
yeah.
Um, and then the whole course creator thing was way over the top for what I would have expected because it
Mhm.
looks like basically once you start it up, you put down the gates, but you don't have to go from straight from gate to gate. You can drive whatever twists and turns you want in between the gates, and
Right.
it'll record that.
Mhm.
Um, and because of that, it is legitimately like a full course creator, not just put a left turn here to get to your next gate, put a right turn. And that freedom is really cool, I thought, at least.
Yeah, I
Uh,
did too.
it
How
was just a lot more than I expected, I guess.
No, I like because they kind of set it up for that in the trailer because I mean at first it was literally just like an oval shaped course around a couch essentially. And then as the trailer went on, they showed that you could do like a figure eight type course. Um, and then they showed off a course where it was all, zigzagged, essentially still in like an oval, but just it showed you can take kind of twists and turns. And then they showed one that was like almost in the shape of a car or something. Like they actually had like the body of the car, and then they had like wheels at the bottom. Um, so I'm wondering like how you are actually going to design those. Is that something like where you draw on the switch your path, or like do you have to drive that path with the Mario Kart, the RC car, and then it's like
Yeah, they
okay.
showed that.
Oh, they did. Okay, I guess I missed that.
Yeah, Latigu paints your wheels, and basically you go into a little mode where you're
Oh, I
driving around with
see.
painted wheels.
Okay, that's interesting. I
So, yeah, it doesn't seem like there are any limitations at all. I mean, there's got to be some, obviously, but the freedom they showed still was pretty cool as is. And they also show like the courses you make can have like themes applied, so there can be little touches to it to make it look like an ice level or a
yeah.
desert level or whatever else. And yeah, I just everything they showed about this looked really, really well put together. I wonder how it's going to function in the real world.
Mhm.
My big question right now is, will these work on carpet?
That's what we were talking
Because
about too. Well, I
yeah,
was saying like I feel like they'd have to like at least design for that. Like they had to have that in mind when designing these. So I'm hoping they do, but who knows? Like if you have a
yeah.
thick
So
like
if
shag
this
carpet, I don't maybe not, but if you have like a smaller thread carpet, possibly.
right, yeah, I don't know of many Japanese apartments with that much space of hardwood anyway. So
Yeah.
I don't think that's normal.
Yep.
So yeah, I really hope this comes out. Everybody says it works just as well as it does in the trailer, and somehow that's enough for me to buy a little RC car because I'm very, very curious.
Yeah. I mean, you can play with one other cart. It looked like they're releasing a
Yeah,
Luigi
right.
one. Um, I don't think you can play with more than two people in the physical carts though, but I think that's kind of enough. I feel like more than two would get kind of hectic.
You can indeed do four. So
Oh, it can.
yeah, yeah.
I see.
And that's why there are costumes on Mario and Luigi in some of the shots, so you can have a cowboy
Oh, okay, that
Mario
makes
and
sense. Because I was thinking like,
yeah,
yeah, it would just look weird if there was like three or four Mario's or something like all
right,
like who's who. Okay, well that's
sure.
cool. And with a price tag of $100. But I feel
That's
like
not terrible.
yeah, it's not terrible. I mean like if you think about a game being $60, like plus 40 for the tech of like the car and everything, the course creator, I feel like that's at least reasonable.
Yeah, it could have been much, much worse. So yeah, I'll be very closely watching reviews of that.
Yep. Just in time for Christmas. So next up we had Super Mario 3D World Deluxe was shown off. This is a remake of 3D World for the Wii U. Thoughts?
Woo.
I mean, we'll probably get it again.
Yeah.
We beat it the first time together. I don't know how we're gonna finish the last level again, but we're gonna try.
The last level is incredibly hard for us.
A Mario game? Hard? What?
Yeah.
It was really hard.
Really hard.
We had to try so many times.
Like, in this game, if you try a level too many times, it basically gives you, like, this special Tanuki suit, this white Tanuki suit that's, like, basically, like, there to aid you, like, alright, baby, take this and finish the level.
Yeah.
And we still struggled really bad.
Yeah.
There was, like, this mechanic in this game where I think there was a hidden stamp for each level, and then also if you got to the top of the goalpost at the end of every level, it kind of, like, denoted that on your map. So it was, like, that it was just something to strive for on each level. And I remember we got
Right.
the stamp, and I made, like, a leap for the goalpost, but I, like, missed it, and, like, didn't hit the top of it. And then Devin was behind me, and she, like, leaped, and she got the top of it, and I was like, yes!
And
Because I was like, we
Nice.
were never gonna do that level again. Like, this was our only shot.
and that's why we're married. So
Yeah.
You proposed right then.
yeah.
Yeah, that sealed the deal, honestly. So that is re-releasing on the Switch in 2021, next year. I think February
On the 12th.
February 12th, 2021.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yes, sir.
this is I'm excited for this. I really liked this game. And it has online multiplayer, which is awesome.
Yeah, the online multiplayer is like they didn't talk about that. I
Mhm.
only saw that later, but I haven't played this game single player. I have played multiplayer with people and thought that was really fun because it was just a cluster of people trying to kill each other, which is great.
Yeah.
But yeah, having online multiplayer would make this super fun, and I'm actually really surprised to hear that it gets hard because all the levels I played of this game were so super mind-numbingly easy
Yeah.
that I never really considered it a real Mario game, for lack of a better term.
Yeah, I mean, this
It's
is like
just so different.
this is like the last of like the secret like
Yeah.
cloud world you beat in the game levels. So
Sure.
That's hard.
It is
So
hard.
yeah,
But yeah,
but online's definitely big because I know a lot of people like the multiplayer functionality.
yeah, the multiplayer with all these like new Mario games is like so chaotic but so fun because like inevitably you'll end up picking someone up and like accidentally like throwing them. That's always what happens when I am playing
Right.
these games, or like someone is so like chaotic that they just want to like throw people, and it's like
Yeah, there's that one dude.
yeah, there's always that one guy in the party you're playing with. So it's like you're trying to complete the level, but also like be wary of your teammates so that you don't end up killing someone. Like you make a
Yeah.
jump and you jump on someone's head and then they get like pushed down into a pit or something.
Yeah, there's so many mechanics like the picking up and the jumping on people's head that almost seem designed to make you fight each other.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we did
They
it.
knew what they were doing.
Yeah.
We would throw each other off of the stage, like.
If someone's not paying attention,
So-
you just throw them off the edge.
Yeah. I mean, that's fair.
So at the end of this trailer, they kind of teased this thing called Bowser's Fury. So it was like this rainy like setting, everything had cat ears on it. Like the trees had cat ears. There was little gates with cat ears. And then there was just like this shrine that looks like a cat. Um, it was all black and ominous, and then there was like a lightning strike, and then it was like Bowser's Fury, like edition. I'm like, sure, I don't know what this is, but sure.
Yeah.
Anything extra for this game is good.
I was very surprised that they felt the need to do that after all the other straight ports. Why they need more for Super Mario 3D World. But, that's good. That's good for people like you.
Yeah.
Great for people like me that will end up deciding to buy this.
Yep. What do you think this is going to be? Do you think this is just going to be like new world? Do you think this is going to be like you play as Cat Bowser, who's like the main villain?
So like I said, I haven't played the original game, so I have no idea. But what it reminded me of was when Mario Party decided to go insane and have that Bowser attack mode. I don't know what it was called now. Where some player was Bowser with the Wii U gamepad and was trying to kill all of the other players who were all in a cart.
Right.
So, yeah, your idea where you were playing as Cat Bowser, that's what I'm going for.
It's like, it seems like all these like Mario games are getting like some sort of like Bowser mode or something, like where then you are Bowser, or you get to play as a Bowser story or something, see his perspective, or I don't know what it will be. Whatever it's going to be fine, because coupled to, like, the game is already good in itself. Like anything that you add on top of it's just going to be like icing on the cake.
Right. Like, even if it's just another 20 levels of any, everybody's going to be happy.
Yeah.
So,
So that's coming out next year, February 12th, 2021. We have to wait a little bit for that, but it will be worth the wait. And probably next is the biggest announcements that came out of the entire Direct.
Let's skip to the other random things.
You want to hit that last?
Threw in there before talking about this.
Sure.
Yeah.
So, in Super Mario Maker 2, they are adding some new Ninja speedrun courses. These are all, because of the Mario 35th anniversary, all these different IPs are getting some love. So Super Mario 2 is getting some speedrun levels. Animal Crossing is getting some Mario-themed furniture and items. And Splatoon 2 is getting a new Splatfest. It's going to be the mushroom versus the star.
What?
I love how...
Star?
From Mario.
Oh.
They all have themes, It's like ketchup
That
versus
makes
mustard.
sense. Okay, I was like, how do those juxtapose each other? Okay.
Like mushrooms you buy at the store and like the stars in the sky.
Yeah, it makes total sense.
Mario.
I love how...
Got it.
This is now like the second or third Splatfest they've had after saying, we're done with Splatfest, we're sorry.
Yeah, I know. I was
Splatoon's
like,
dead.
I thought for sure they were done for like ever, and then it's just like every single time I'm like online, it's like I see something new Splatfest, Ghost versus Werewolf or something. I'm like, sure, okay.
Yeah, great, because once again, everybody who plays Splatoon seems to love the Splatfest. I never really got it, but yeah, I'm glad they keep supporting it.
It's something to do. It's something to keep people coming back.
Yeah. And then the Mario items in Animal Crossing, I'm hoping it's not like GameCube version of Mario items where it's literally just like a fire block or a...
I think it might be.
It probably will be. That's how it was in New Leaf.
That's how it was in New Leaf, yeah. It was like the exact same as the GameCube. It was like a pipe, a star. It was just like 3D models of all the things.
Oh, okay. Then I'll be disappointed.
I mean, it could
Just
be.
leave it there.
They could go in a different direction and make like a I don't know, a couch with like Mario themed cushions
Yeah.
or something. I don't know.
They won't do that.
I don't think they will, but
The only
That's what I
items like
want.
that I actually liked were the Nintendogs in New Leaf.
they had those.
Yeah, you have one in your house.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I was
Yeah.
only thinking the Mario ones. I guess they did have like some Zelda ones.
Yeah.
And, like the Master Sword.
But yeah,
That's
I don't care
definitely
about
coming
this.
for the Zelda. Well, I hope they do weird things. This is actually where I want them to do stuff like the buy furniture, which is undeniably terrible.
Yeah.
But if it has Mario theming, it will be terrible but Mario, and that's what I want.
You can make a whole Mario themed room.
Exactly.
If they don't make their
My
outfits, it's a bust.
I think they may like make like blocks and then like coins and like goalposts and stuff, and then we'll see some pretty creative stuff that people will make in their actual town. Since like you're not just
Right.
restricted to placing it in your house, like people might make like little, mini worlds.
I could actually see you doing that, Brock.
My world is never changing now. I've filled up all of my space. My town is complete and done, and I'm not insane, and I'm not going to redo it.
You're
But
gonna
I might.
archive it.
Well, you said you weren't
I
going to change
wish.
it last time, and then you changed it. So I don't really believe you, but we'll see.
We'll see when the Mario items come out. What happens?
Yeah, we'll see if there's a Mario couch with a mustache. Then
Yeah.
I might.
That's a different story. All right, are we ready for our big reveal? Our big
The
announcement.
big reveal that everybody already knows about. Everybody's been waiting for a year.
Yep. So, Super Mario 3D All Stars is coming out September 18th, which is like really soon. What does this
10
game
days.
contain?
Super Mario
Well, it contains-
64.
That's a game. Definitely has that one.
Super Mario 64,
Super Mario Sunshine.
Super Mario Sunshine,
Super Mario Galaxy.
Super Mario Galaxy,
The Holy Trinity of Mario 3D games.
the holy trinity of Super Mario games. It's like the
really
Neapolitan
disappointed.
ice cream.
Interesting thing.
I'm really disappointed they didn't include Super Mario Odyssey. I think that's a pretty good game. They should have put it in there
Yeah.
and ported it.
It's an
But,
all-star caliber
you know.
game.
But alas.
So what are we thinking about this?
So yeah, why don't we go through these 3 games?
Super Mario 64. Thoughts?
I'll watch you play it.
You're not a fan of the
No,
greatest game ever made?
I enjoy that game, but I don't really want to play it. I'd rather just watch you play it.
Alright. Well, you can watch me get all 120 stars.
That's fine.
Super Mario 64 I really like. I actually beat it as a kid, so I'll be fine beating it again for the 4th time. Wow. Yeah.
This might be
And
the one I'm most excited
I know everybody's most excited about. Okay.
Yeah, honestly.
Why's that?
Why is that?
Why is that?
Yeah.
I don't know. Just the N64 has such a strong place in my heart that I just love N64 anything.
Okay. So, I'm not most excited about this because I like Sunshine so much. But, after buying Pod Racer, which is literally just a port of an N64 game,
Yeah.
with not even up-res textures, just better frame rate, and that's basically it. I know Super Mario 64 is basically another port with up-res textures, at least.
Yeah.
I'm really excited just because of I've now seen how good an N64 game can look just by the virtue of having a good frame rate and not stuttering and whatnot.
Yeah.
And the fact that they even did a tiny bit of texture work in Mario 64 to restore it to what your mind thinks Mario 64 looks like,
Yeah.
that's worth a lot to me. Because you don't remember that little blur that's just kind of over everything on the N64. And when you go up and start it back up, that's the part that doesn't look good.
Right.
Well, this will get rid of that, and it will by far make it the definitive version for me.
Do you think they'll keep doing stuff like that? Like, inevitably we'll get like a 50th anniversary, which like will probably include Super Mario 64. Do you think they're gonna make it look even better?
I don't. My thought when it wasn't a remaster, it was just a port with upres textures, is that Nintendo, once again, they don't like touching their, golden games, because they think the nostalgia / the maintaining of, the art style they did at the time is worth keeping around. More so than, making it look better by today's standards. So I just don't see them ever doing. That's the thing.
Would be cool though if they just remade all of Mario 64.
It would be cool. I don't know how they would do that though. I feel like some of the beauty is like in just the blocky geometry and I don't know. I mean, the textures really aren't that crazy like for a lot of things, I don't think.
What do you mean crazy?
Like detailed. Like I'm thinking of like the very first level, Bomb on Battlefield, where like the hills and the grass, it's like just green. Like I don't even know if there's a grass texture. It's just like a green polygon.
You're not wrong. But
I'm just like, I don't know how they wouldn't go like hyper realistic. But then like I don't know what style they would like lean into if they were going to do something different with the textures, because like I feel like a lot of the stuff just isn't like textured. Like Mario, like his overalls are like just blue. There's no denim texture.
Yeah.
Like the texture is just a color.
Textures
and things. All right, we're back. Yeah, I don't know. I'm excited about
Super Mario 64.
It's gonna be good. Next game we got is Mario Sunshine. What are our thoughts?
I'll play this one.
You will play this one?
It looks interesting. You always talk it up, although we don't always like the same games, but
This game's so good.
it looks different from other Mario games I've seen. I like the water part of it.
Yeah.
Theming is by far the best in
One of the main aspects of the game.
Yeah. I'm excited just to replay this one since I've never gone back and played it, and I really like Sunshine. I'm very reserved with how excited I am, because I really like the analog trigger on the original one. I don't know how they're going to handle that.
You don't think they'll find a way around that?
There's just it helps with the immersion.
Yeah.
I don't know how they're going to do it.
Well, I mean, like, yeah, I don't know. Because I was thinking the Pro controllers have a bumper and then a trigger, but
Yeah.
Wait, do the Joy-Cons have that? Yeah?
Yeah.
Or trigger? So, I mean, they could kind of do something there, because the GameCube only had bumpers. I guess plus
it
the
has
Z
the button, but
plus
no
the
one
Z was up there too,
yeah.
which is weird. But I think
yeah.
they can figure something out.
Yeah, I think the suggestion I saw that was one button would do half squirt, one would be a full squirt or whatever.
Yeah,
it'll work. It's just my minor uncertainty having not played it. But yeah, you're right. It'll be.
I think it'll work. I'm just excited that this game is finally getting a re-release. This is the first time ever. Like, I feel like at least with Mario 64, we got it on the Nintendo DS, which it wasn't like an exact remake because there was all the different stuff with the other characters and stuff, and people kind of had
Right.
backlash against it. But it was kind of the same game, you know.
Yeah.
But we've never
count it.
never had anything since GameCube era for Sunshine.
There have to be tons of people that haven't played Sunshine for that reason.
Yeah, for
Like,
sure. Yeah.
I know most people that played it really like it, but I'm sure there are tons of people that just haven't had the chance to play it because they didn't have a GameCube. So, cool.
Well, I feel like too, it's
Hopefully we'll
such
get
like.
more
Go ahead.
recognition of such a great.
Yeah, and I feel like it's such like kind of a recognizable game after you play it because like I feel like the music is very recognizable. Like the whole tropical vacation-y water vibes is like it's just so different than what you normally see in Mario. And
Right.
the flood mechanic too is just so out there.
Compared to anything before or after, really. It's not
Yep.
even like a power up.
Yep. Anything else we want to say about Sunshine?
I'm curious if they do literally anything at all to the graphics of this game. I presume not, even though not that there's much to do, but, you know, I would like up-resing of textures again, you know.
Yeah. Yeah. I'll just be happy to get the chance to play it again on a modern console without having to whip out the GameCube. And lastly, we have Super Mario Galaxy. Thoughts on this one?
I don't really care.
Oh man, that soundtrack.
I don't care. Games suck.
I'm just not super interested in the majority of Mario games. But I do want to play Sunshine. That's about it.
I hope it puts some sunshine in your heart towards Mario.
Yeah, same.
Me too.
Yeah, so Galaxy, I think this was one of the games, this was in my prime, I'm going to start a game and then not finish it phase. I do not think I've ever beaten Galaxy.
Oh, really?
I got really close, but yeah, I just dropped off. So that's why I need this.
Oh, I didn't
Because
realize you
I
never
liked
beat
it.
it.
I'm like 90% sure I never did.
Go find your Wii and then plug it in and turn it on. See how far you are.
I will as soon as I get my Wii back.
Yeah.
I also have Galaxy 2 on the Wii U, which
Did you ever beat that?
I've never played because I never have. No, I've never had it. You were the
Oh, I
only
thought you
one
just
with
said
it.
you had it on the Wii U.
Yes, I have it now on the Wii U because I bought it for $5. I had never started it up because I wanted to
Oh.
beat Galaxy first.
Oh.
So this is
Not
going to start.
necessary. There's no really
We're going
crossover.
to finally.
This is your chance to actually beat those games.
Yeah, exactly. And I want it on the record. I have beaten Sunshine multiple times.
Okay.
So
You have beaten Mario 64. You have beaten Sunshine. You're just missing out on the Galaxy train. Because I know you've beaten
Galaxy
Odyssey.
Train. Yeah. Yeah.
So you're
See.
3 for 5 in the modern 3D Mario. I guess. Main
Yeah,
games.
sure. We'll go. Yeah. See, I hate them too, Devin. I was just closeted.
Yeah. You like them enough to buy them, but then never play them. Devin's in a different kind of hate category. She just doesn't buy them at all. You show Nintendo your support by buying them and then not touching them.
I'm a loyal drone.
So all of that is coming out for $60 on September 18th, which is super soon.
Super.
The weird thing, though, again, is this is a limited release until March 2021.
Isn't it just limited digital release?
Physical release.
Physical release?
I think you
No.
get it digitally after
Limited
the fact?
everything.
everything.
No.
So that's kind of crazy. So that's your
I
incentive.
hope it
Buy it
doesn't become
now
a
if you
trend.
want it.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it'll be expensive as poop.
Definitely be expensive. This will be a big collector's item.
Yeah, I was seeing people talk about it's going to turn into be like Flappy Bird when that got removed from the iTunes store and people were selling iPhones with Flappy Bird installed.
And like recently,
There's
like I saw
twice
people
the
doing
price.
that with the whole Fortnite Apple thing. So it's just
Yeah,
crazy.
that's what this is going to be.
Yeah. Once it's gone, it's gone. So yeah, that I think ends our big 35th Mario Anniversary Direct.
No, it doesn't, because you forgot the best function of 3D All Stars.
And what is
I
that?
can't believe you. There's a music mode because everybody asked for a music mode, so they included it.
There's a music
So
mode.
if you're one of the 10, if you're one of the 10 people like me who starts up Smash Brothers to listen to music, you can now do that with Mario.
Carry around the Switch in your pocket. Plug some headphones into it.
I have done that. One.
That is cool though, because
Yeah, very
the
good.
music from all three of these games is actually really good. Instant
That's
nostalgia
understating.
if you've played these games.
Meh.
Yes, sir.
You disgust me. Alright, now are we done with this topic?
Yes.
We are completely done with everything. This is the end of the Rumble Pak Podcast. Signing
Forever.
off forever.
Forever. We're canceling the show.
It was nice knowing you.
Bye. So, lots of Mario 35th Anniversary Direct news. Hopefully we don't have to wait another year for another Direct to come out.
I've heard rumors of a 35th anniversary for Zelda. You know, that seems very super
Maybe they'll
likely.
do a 36th anniversary Mario Direct next year. That will be our next Direct.
It's something, I'll take it.
Something? Alright, that's going to do it for us. It is our 38th episode. We made it this far.
Yep.
On to 38 more at least.
Here's the hoping.
I can't wait.
Oh my God, I can't wait.
For our 40th. Our 40th episode celebration. What are we going to
40th
release?
anniversary episode. We're going to put out all of our greatest hits. We're going to put episode 10 out that we didn't record the audio on. We're going to put out number 20, which we didn't record the audio on. Video version's still up if you want to watch it. You can just read our lips on that.
You can just make like
You can infer what we're saying about Detective Pikachu, but only hear Brock's audio
You
on
can
Detective Pikachu.
like an abridged version of it.
That would actually be really funny.
Oh, man.
Like someone fill in the audio and
Yeah.
then have it respond
get-
perfectly to Brock's audio.
Yeah. Somebody make
Connor's
that.
good.
If
that,
we
right?
keep
Can
making
we-
these, that will eventually happen.
All two of our fans. do
Eventually that will
something.
happen. Something will happen.
I want it noted that Blake over there is doing the audio, and these are not my screw-ups.
Yes, I will take full blame. Hopefully the audio
So,
works
yeah.
on this one. Actually, hopefully it
Does
doesn't, so
anybody
you
have
don't
any
have to hear that.
Yeah. No sharing time? I have nothing, so just making sure.
I have nothing.
Nope.
Okay.
All right.
Go Chiefs.
If you want to find us, go to all things Rumble Pak Pod, Rumble Pak Podcast. Brought to you by Four Shade Studios. That's going to do it. We will see you in the next one.
Toodaloo.
Bye.
Bring Ling.